Hello everyone, I'm FARMERSIM. Welcome back to the Vintage Oaks. I do hope you're all doing very well and having a wonderful day. So, you find me late afternoon, first day of November. I'm just obviously spreading the first coat of fertilizer over our barley up here in field 17. Getting this job done, making use of the time I've got. Now, as you can see, the sun's quite low in the sky there, so I think this job is going to be the last one of today's day. We'll get this one finished and we'll call it a night for today, because obviously light-wise, we're not got a huge amount left ahead of us. With it being late on in the year, days get pretty short, don't they? It doesn't necessarily make for crisp, clear footage and all that. So, like I say, we'll get this job done. But what I have got planned for first thing in the morning, I've actually taken on a contract. It's a ploughing contract over in field 86, which is just a mile or so down the lane over there. It's unfortunately, it's a withered crop of corn, and the farmer wants it ploughing out, getting ready for a fresh crop. So we're going to take that on. We're going to jump in the big horse, our big Massey Ferguson. We'll hitch up a plough. Now, ordinarily, I bought 2 or 3 ploughs, didn't I, to get some of the bigger fields done. But I think we'll manage this with just one, and the big tractor. So we'll take that on. We'll crack on with that first thing in the morning. The forecast has given a bit of rain for tomorrow. I don't exactly know what time that's due to arrive yet, so we'll have to play it by ear first thing in the morning. But it's all good. We'll either try and beat the rain first, or we'll see the rain through and wait for that to go. Crack on with the job, and then once we've got the ploughing out the way, then we will be jumping back in this thing, filling up with a bit more fertilizer, because we do still have 2 more fields to receive their first coat of fertilizer. Jumping into the map PDA very quickly. So we have got field 62 here, our canola, and field 26 over here, if I just get rid of the weeds there. And the needs rolling, because some of you may well be remember I forgot to run the roller before the crop germinated, so unfortunately I can't do anything about that. But yeah, field 26, the wheat here, and field 62 here, the canola, both need their first coat of fertilizer. Everything else is looking all right. The grass is fully fertilized. Which I need to remind myself which crop we've got in this field, actually. Which one is it? Oh, that's our oats, isn't it? There we go. Yep. Right, so, all good. As I say, I'll get this job finished. We'll pack up for the night. And I'll pick you up first thing in the morning. And we're ready to get some ploughing done. Good morning, everyone. So, I say bright and early. Can't see a thing. But, yeah, it's 7:05 in the morning. Just checked the weather forecast, and the rain is due in just less than an hour, and it's going to last till early afternoon, till at least 1 o'clock. So, that has changed the plans for the first part of the day. So, what I think I'm going to do initially is we're just going to concentrate on making sure the cows have got everything they need. They're not completely empty of straw and total mixed ration. But I think for the sake of just making use of our time, keeping ourselves busy at least for a few minutes, we'll load them up and make sure that they're completely topped up. Now, I believe I've got, if I remember correctly, I've got a little bit of a bale left in the straw blower. So we'll jump in the little Ford here. We'll drop the weight off the back here just so we can hitch up the straw blower. I think we will get some lights on so we can see what we're doing. There we go. Right, so let's just drop the weight off here, get that weight selected. There we go. Drop that there. Hitch up the blower. I'm not actually too sure what literage of straw that we have left in this bale, but either way, we'll get it used up. There we are. Get the gate open. We've got a little bit of manure we can shift out as well while we're here. And then we'll go and pick up a trailer and top up the total mixed ration. So, being where we are now today, at the time of recording, this is the 5th of November, so we are literally only a few days away from the release of Farming Simulator 25. Exciting times, people. Exciting times. And why isn't my trigger coming up there? That's the one I want. Come on. Where's my trigger? I've got my... oh, the PTO's not connected, is it? Would help, wouldn't it? There we go. Problem solved. That's better. Yeah, very exciting times, ladies and gentlemen. Farming Simulator 25 being just round the corner. This is a whole new experience for me. My YouTube career starting just under a couple of years ago. I've never experienced a new game release being a content creator for that game. So it's, yeah, really, really exciting. I cannot wait for its release, I really am. But at the same time, I'm really, really going to miss 22 and all the wonderful things that this game has brought to us. I'm going to miss this farm, I really am. With it being quite special to me, with it being done by one of my good friends, Chimera, being designed by her and built just for this series, I'm really going to miss it. But I suppose, like a lot of things in life, onwards and upwards, pastures new, quite literally. Right, let's drop, get that gate closed. We shall go and drop this manure in here. Now, it's kind of a difficult thing. I've been pondering over how to, you know, kind of finish off all of my series, and obviously some of them being at the stages they're at, it's going to be difficult to kind of box them off in a proper way, and I don't really know what the proper way is to do it, you know, but I think the reality is they're just going to come to an end where they are. I am going to do my very best between now and next Tuesday to at least do a video on most of them if I can, to bring them, you know, just to say goodbye to each individual one, if I've got the time to do it, of course. I may well end up overlapping a bit of content with the release of 2025, and doing one last video on each series, perhaps. But as I said, I am very much looking forward to the new game and what it's going to bring, and especially the mods. I cannot wait to see what our wonderfully gifted modding community can bring to us with the new game and all the features it has to offer, the weather and the just to name a few things, and obviously maps, and you know, but it's going to be a while before things come to fruition in that respect, isn't it, I'd imagine. The good things are worth waiting for. I'm going to see what we can do on the base game maps with the base game equipment first off, see how we get on with that. I know, I must admit, the of the 3 maps that the base game has to offer, we've got Sri Lanka, we've got the do you know what, I always completely forget the name of the Asian map. Is it Hutan Pantai, I think I want to say, and of course Riverbend Springs. Of those 3 maps, the one that's really, really kind of catching me is Riverbend Springs. I'm very excited to get onto there and do something on there, so I'm almost certain I'm going to be running some form of a Let's Play series on Riverbend Springs. And I have also been, obviously myself and Mrs. Sim Gamer have been, we've been constantly in touch with each other. Obviously Mrs. Sim Gamer, she has been doing her YouTube channel a little bit over the last couple of months, but obviously her, like, you know, life for her has been very busy keeping her business going. But we are going to be getting back together and doing something at the start of Farming Simulator 25 and onwards into the life cycle of that game. So I'm very much looking forward to getting back on it with her and getting another multiplayer series sorted out, get some content made for you, because I absolutely loved doing stuff with Mrs. SG. We had an absolute blast with our little series on Court Farms, and it started off on a previous map before that, didn't it? But yeah, really looking forward to that. So we've got that to look forward to. So many cool things to look forward to. I really can't wait. So there we go. Let's get this lot fed. And that's literally only been a few minutes spent on it. It's 7:10 in the morning. There's no point in starting to take on any big jobs now with the rain coming within the next hour or so. Let's just check on the numbers, in fact. Jump in here. Where are we at with food? So 48,666 litres. Yeah, that'll do for us. We've got just under 250,000 litres of slurry as well, which I was hoping to make use of at some point in one of our fields, but we'll see how time plays for that. So yeah, there we go. That'll do for now. So I think we'll just, I'm just going to park this up here for now. Let's turn the lights off. Drop the bucket down. There we go. I think what I might just do, get myself fully prepared, jump in the big lad over here. Need to check its fuel level, actually. I can't actually remember where we're up to with it. Some lights on. Oh, he's got, yeah, there's enough fuel in here. Doesn't need any maintenance doing to it either, so we'll trundle this down to the shed down the hill here where we've got the ploughs. Get it hitched up. We'll just wait for the rain to come and go, which is going to be a few hours wait, to be fair. Like I said, the forecast has given it till early afternoon, possibly till about 1 o'clock, so that's going to pretty much write off most of the day. I was hoping to be able to get some fertilizing done once we've done this ploughing job. But, typical United Kingdom, the weather controls everything, doesn't it? Let's just get that lined up a bit better. I think that's roughly about right. Let's see if we've got it there, shall we? Lovely stuff. Get that lifted up. Right, so I'll get this out of here. And I think I'll just go back into the house, wait out for a few hours, and I'll pick you up in a while when we've got a bit more daylight. We're a few hours into the day. And we're ready to get ploughing. Right, that's the rain past now. As you can see, it's 1:15 in the afternoon, but fortunately now the forecast has given us sun for the rest of the day. So we'll see where it takes us. We'll see how long this job takes to get done. And if we've got enough time and enough daylight, we'll make a start on the fertilizing of field 62 as well. So let's get ourselves down the road. We literally just need to hang a left here down the road and make our way down to field 86. Oh, there we go. Almost caused an accident. Right, let's get some field work done, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? I'll see you down there in a matter of moments. Well, this is us. There's that particularly woeful looking crop, withered crop of corn. There we are. So, bit of a task dragging this thing behind me on the roads, I must admit. Narrowly bumping into cars, but we're here now. And yeah, this is looking a bit sorry for itself. Now, regarding the contract itself, we're actually being paid 26,704 quid for this job. It's a 23.5 acre field, so we're earning north of £1,000 per acre, essentially. So, that's pretty good going. Seems pretty good payday, I reckon. Right. Let's get this thing dropped down. Make a start, eh? So, as per usual, I'm going to throw a bit of music behind this job. See how long it takes us. I'll pick you up in a wee while's time. Job done. So, that's pretty much the day gone though, as you can all see. It's 4:10 in the afternoon, so there's very little we're going to be able to get done today. I mean, I could technically carry on, of course I could, but I'm obviously wanting to make content for you guys to watch. It won't be very entertaining if it's just a set of headlights running around a field, so I think for the day's work we are going to call it here. But before we do, let's get ourselves a bit of money in the bank, shall we? So £26,704 for that work. Job done. Nice work. So that's going to pay for, that's paid for the fertilizer that we spread across field 17 earlier, and I'm pretty sure it's going to pay for the fertilizer that we're going to be putting into field 62 first thing tomorrow morning. So I'm very happy with that. That work, it did work out to be roughly about £1,136 per acre that we got paid for that job. So that's good money, let's be honest. Good money. Now I know we've not had a particularly productive day fieldwork wise on the farm, obviously, just because of the daylight and because of the rain and such, but the fact that we've earned a good chunk of money like that kind of makes it all worthwhile as far as I'm concerned. The cows have been fed, topped up with straw, and we've earned a good chunk of cash, so all good in my book. Anyway, right, so like I said, I'm going to call it here for today, so I'm going to get myself back to the farm, get this lot put away, and I shall pick you up in the morning, yet again, when we'll be cracking on with a bit of fertilising. In fact, actually, before we do, let me just come to a stop. I hope I'm not going to get stuck with any traffic. But yeah, there we go. So November the 3rd, we've also got rain due. But we'll see what time that arrives in the morning. So, see you in a bit. Morning all. Right. Weather's good now for the next few hours. Yes, we've got some rain coming, but that's not due for till about 4 o'clock this afternoon, so we're all good there. So, we can get this one filled up. And obviously, like, the bank account's nicely bolstered after that contract yesterday, so we've got more than enough money to cover all this. I mean, we had more than enough money before, I appreciate that, but it's going to cost several grand a time to top this thing up. And we're now going to work in field 62, which is a bit of a whopper. It's 122 acres, so it is going to it's going to take a while and it's going to cost a lot, but it's got to be done. Absolutely has to be done. So let's get ourselves down there. And much like before, you know what I like to do? I'll stick a bit of music behind this one and get the whole spraying and maybe a couple of journeys back into the fertilizer tank there to fill up. I have just recorded the amount of money that we had before. I've just topped that one up so I can work out exactly what it's cost us when the job's done. So, let's get unfolding and crack on. We've got a beautiful, beautiful day ahead of us now for the next few hours at least, so it's a good one. See you when it's done. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. That was an expensive job. All in all, that has cost us £16,950. That's including the fill-up we made at the beginning of the job as well, before I got into the cinematic there. But yeah, expensive, very much so. But the main thing is it's done. That's the first pass anyway, so we'll have to make a second pass as well sometime into the future. But as for whether we'll get there or not, that's to be determined because of where we are with 22. And like I said before, with 25 being a matter of days away, I suppose that's yet to be determined as to whether we get back down on here and get another episode made. But like I said, the main thing is it's done, and we have finished this episode with more money than we started with, even though it's cost £16,950 to get this field fertilised. Take that from the £26,704 we earned from the ploughing job earlier, was still £9,754 more than what we started with, so that's brilliant. So there we go. But as for this episode, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it here. But before I do go, I firstly want to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone, to all of my channel members who have jumped on board and helped support me so far on my YouTube journey. Thank you so much, everyone. I really do appreciate you. Hopefully, going forward, very soon, I will have a little bit of news to share regarding getting a few servers set up for you guys to jump on board with. I would very much like to know whether you'd like me to leave the servers for FS25, or would you like to have maybe one for a 25 and one on 22? Please let me know in the comments or on Discord. Send me a message, drop me any kind of communication you can get at me. Send me a carrier pigeon if you need to. But yeah, please let me know what you'd like me to do in respect of, like I say, should I just throw two servers onto FS25 when it comes out? Because that's one of the reasons why I've held off a bit, primarily, is because the new game is coming out. I didn't want to go through the effort of getting a load of servers set up only to have the new game come out and nobody want to play on 22 and go straight to 25. So, as I say, please let me know with any method of communication you want as to what you think we should do with the servers. I think I'll probably start with only a couple for now. Maybe one for 22 and one for 25, or two on both, two on either. You let me know, and we'll go from there. But as I say, to all my channel members, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting me so far. It's been absolutely wonderful having you on board, and I hope to have you for much longer into the future. And I also want to say a massive thank you to all of you as well who have used my Giants Partner promo code so far. I'm actually a very, very small amount away from making it over the threshold of being a Giants Bronze Partner. So if you are in the market still for considering purchasing Farming Simulator 25 pre-order, or even Farming Simulator 22, or any of its bits and bobs, and you do fancy supporting me and my channel, there'll be a host of links in the video description below there, if you wanted to do that. So thank you very much. But like I said, as always, to everyone who's watched, thank you very much for your time watching the video. I really do hope you have enjoyed it and found it a little bit of fun. As always, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, you like the way I'm doing things, please consider hitting that subscribe button and jumping on board, joining the channel. Please give the video a like if you can. It does do wonders. Helps the YouTube algorithm do its thing. And as always, like I said before, there are a host of links in the video description below with my Giants Partner promo code. If any of you are in the market for purchasing a DLC, an add-on, a season pass, or even the full game itself, or even pre-ordering Farming Simulator 25, and you like the idea of helping a content creator out and supporting their channel, as always, I would be hugely, hugely appreciative. So thank you again for your time, everyone. Take care, and I shall see you in the next video.